It's kind of sad how we've been lured into this state of mind now with free speech being so under assault with the censorship on the internet and now the punishment, the outright punishment of free speech, whether it's the president of the United States or one of his supporters. And yes, a year from today, if you're not already feeling the heat, I mean, not everybody's in the same position as us here at InfoWars or yours truly, but you might be feeling the heat already. Who knows? Maybe you even dealt. Maybe you've even dealt with the disinformation committee, bureaucracy, administrative state. A year from now, you will be thinking in the back of your mind about everything you say and everything you post to the internet, because you realize under this administration with Joe Biden that you could lose everything for your free speech. No longer protected. The Constitution means nothing to these Democrats, to this party. It means nothing. So I got more evidence of this that I'm going to have coming up for you today. And even my crew is saying, oh, yeah, because, you know, my crew follows the news, too. So they bring in news to me all the time. They're like, hey, did you see this? Did you see this? And it's like, oh, my gosh, it's even worse than I thought. So we're going to have that as well as a bunch of other video clips. But let's look at this latest from the House Oversight Committee. Kind of a big deal. I mean, let's say you're married and you come home and your spouse, you open an email and you find your spouse is operating under a pseudonym. Let's say, Cherry Pie. She's operating, that's her name, and she's communicating with another guy named, Jack Stone. And you're saying, okay, what, honey, why are you communicating in a secret name with this other individual? You might be a little suspicious. You might ask for an explanation. Probably fair. But if it's Joe Biden, the media is not interested. They're not interested when it's Hunter Biden's laptop and he's in the contacts as Pedo Peter. That's pedo. I'm assuming short for pedophile, but I guess I really don't know now. Maybe Hunter could be asked and explain that. He has done sit-down interviews. Nobody's brought that up. What about the hookers? No, Joe Biden in Hunter Biden's contacts as Pedo Peter. But we don't get any answers on that. And now the House Oversight Committee finds that then Vice President Joe Biden used another pseudonym, Robert Peters. Robert Peters. And it's always Peter. There seems to be something with that Peter. Like Mitt Romney likes the code name Peter as well. Does it have anything to do with hot dogs? Hunter Biden, Eric Schwerin, or Devin Archer is copied, and all drafts of then Vice President Biden's speech delivered to the Ukrainian Rada in December 2015. If there was any overlap between Joe Biden's official VP duties and his son's activities in Ukraine, Americans deserve to know. James Comer is requesting all unredacted documents and communications from the archives. So is Joe Biden even in the archives using a pseudonym? What about Barack Obama? When does all of this get to Barack? But they are requesting, this is the official letter, the Committee on Oversight and Accountability is investigating President Biden's meetings and communications with certain family members and their business associates during his tenure as vice president. And it goes on to say how they're requesting from the archives using FORA and Presidential Records Act to get this information. They're asked for emails, different communications. I'm just skipping through some of the legalese here. To further our investigation, the community needs to review these documents in their original format. Oh, because they'll redact them. Maybe one of Joe Biden's dogs will go in there and eat the homework. Complete unredacted versions of all documents from case number 2023-022F. These are the requests made. Any document or communication in which a pseudonym for Vice President Joe Biden was included either as sender, recipient, copied, or was included in the contents of the document or communication, including but not limited to Robert Peters, Robin Ware, and J.R.B. Ware. J.R.B. Joseph Robinette Biden? Oh, Robin Ware? Joseph Robinette Biden? I'm sure that's just a coincidence. Any document or communication in which Hunter Biden, Eric Schwerin, or Devin Archer was included either as a sender, recipient, copied, or was included in the contents of the document or communication. All drafts from November 1, 2015 to December 9, 2015 of then Vice President Biden's speech delivered to the Ukrainian Rada on December 9, 2015. They also want special access to presidential records to the extent of matter within its jurisdiction to any committee if such records contain information that is needed for the conduct of its business and that is not otherwise available. So it's just more legalese. The point is they are requesting documents. Now, remember, they've been blocked. And here's James Comer requesting the delivery to his office and his staff. Now, they've been stopping them from getting documents from the FBI and other sources. It's been a pain in the ass. They keep threatening Christopher Wray with contempt, but they never follow through. So we'll see where this goes. But I'm telling you, underground in D.C., the Cold War is hot, ladies and gentlemen. Barack Obama is very uncomfortable. Joe Biden is extremely uncomfortable, but the only reason he feels comfortable or any power at all, because if he knows if he falls, the next domino falls behind him. But that also is probably discomforting, knowing that probably some people don't want him to fall like that. They'd like him to fall silently. So he's got that leverage on the Democrat Party. But then the Democrats obviously don't want him to run. He's a complete embarrassment, disaster, and the Biden crime family evidence is not going anywhere, and only more of it is coming forward, and eventually it leads to Obama. And if Obama falls, then the whole party falls. Obama is the core. Obama is the cornerstone. Obama is the main centerpiece, the main support beam. If he goes down, they all go down. And they don't want you to know that Epstein was connecting Obama and J.P. Morgan. Why was that? Was that for hot dog parties or something else? Ladies and gentlemen, you know InfoWars is not going to give up or give in. And your support over the years is the only reason why we're still on air. And quite frankly, it's a miracle. I think in the New World Order timeline, they really did not expect us to still be on air. And that's why they're pulling out all the stops right now to try to destroy us. You see about 25% probably of the attacks against us. Maybe now that some of it's getting more public, it's closer to 50, but still just the tip of the iceberg. But you in the audience keeping us on air has been a miracle. InfoWarsStore.com, huge discounts on top-rated, top-selling supplements. In case you don't know about it, here's what we have. Brain Force Plus, Ultimate Krill Oil, Knockout Sleep Support, the Down and Out Liquid Sleep Support, Super Male and Super Female Vitality, DNA Force Plus Bodies, Ultimate Turmeric, Turbo Force Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I am really starting to love the new Super Coral Whitening Toothpaste. I just recently made the switch about a week ago, and I'm really starting to love it. Definitely my new favorite toothpaste now, after just about 1 week of use. The Super Coral Whitening Toothpaste. What a great way to fund the InfoWar. A tube of toothpaste. Everybody uses toothpaste. Everybody brushes their teeth, I'm assuming. Why not get toothpaste from the good guys? Super Coral Whitening Toothpaste on sale right now at InfoWarsStore.com.